Hi folks, actually I wanted to do an upstart analysis, but I got asked by a lot from you guys the last days what I think about the SoFi bank charter. So if you want to know if SoFi will become a bank and when it will be announced, make yourself comfortable, get a coffee and enjoy. But before telling you about all the ifs, I'm pretty sure you want to know the whys before. At least I hope so. So let's start right now. Today, SoFi is regulated by 50 states for lending. This means it must comply with 50 different sets of compliance rules. Once SoFi gets a banking license, however, it will be regulated by the Fed, the FDIC and the OCC, which will make things much easier. By being a bank, SoFi will be able to hold more loans on its balance sheet and will no longer have to limit its number of mortgages. The license will also allow SoFi to determine its own interest rates instead of relying on a sweep partner. SoFi would then also become Galileo's sponsoring bank, and if Galileo's partners want to offer credit cards, SoFi would be able to provide this service. The B2B opportunity here is immense, folks. The management has forecasted that the bank charter would yield an incremental 1 billion by 2025. So now you know the reasons, folks. But let's jump to the ifs. SoFi named Chad Borden the new president of SoFi Bank, showing real confidence that the bank license might be approved. Borden previously served as a USAA's bank president and previously worked at the JP Morgan Chase. That is just one factor. But let's have a look at the other evidence we have as well. On the document I'm showing you right now, you can see that it's written the following, and I quote, "If successfully granted a national bank charter by the OCC and Federal Reserve pursuant to its change of control application, SoFi plans to contribute 750 million in capital and pursue its national digital business plan while maintaining GPB's community bank business and footprint, including GPB's current 3 physical branches." And surprise, surprise! On the screen you can see the original K8 filing with 750 million from the September 29th, but SoFi boosted the size of its debt offering to 1.1 billion, as we know. So that is a pretty good indicator so far, right? But there are more indicators. As we all know that in March SoFi agreed to acquire Golden Pacific Bancorp for 22.3 million. The acquisition of the community bank should provide SoFi with a quicker avenue to getting national bank charter. In October 2020, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency OCC granted SoFi a conditional approval to receive a national bank charter. Now, to the important. I couldn't find anywhere the application, but Nasdaq mentioned in an article that in July this year, and remember the month, SoFi submitted another bank charter application with the OCC, changing from a new bank application to a change of control application. But unlike a new bank or de novo application, a change of controller applications does have some specific time constraints, however. Means, and I quote, "The OCC has 60 calendar days to review the proposed transaction from the date the notice is deemed technically complete. The OCC has the discretion to extend the 60-day review period for 30 more days. The review period may be extended additional 2 times for not more than 45 days each. If we add up the maximum amount of time that the OCC can extend the application, we get 60 days plus 30 days plus 2 times 45 days max. And that is 180 days maximum. That means roughly 6 months, right? So if we count July and add 6 months, we get latest by January, right? So here we got a rough time frame, but let's try to get a bit more specific. I could find the SoFi Bank CRA strategic plan. And I quote, "The bank elects to have its CRA performance evaluated under the strategic plan option with a proposed period of November the 1st, 2021, or upon consummation of the bank to December 31st, 2024. This strategic plan will enable the bank to tailor its goals and objectives within the bank's unique strategy, operational focus, capacity and constraints. But What the heck does that mean? Let me know in the comments what you think if SoFi will get an approval and when it will be announced. It would be pretty interesting what you guys think. So, to sum all this up, technically the OCC, if I'm correct, has time to approve the application until January. But I think SoFi got already the change of control approved, to be honest. As the CRA is a rating, but it's not a requirement for a bank formation, in order to have a business plan rated, SoFi must have a charter and be fully operational. Based on their submitted business plan, however, they have asked the CRA rating to begin on November the 1st. That means that they assume they will be fully operating as SoFi Bank with all employees in place before the rating starts. Basically, they assume they will have the change of control approved and will be fully functional and operational before November the 1st. But that is just what I think. Another point of view could be, depend on how the earnings were the last quarter, that SoFi will either release the news before or after the Q3 earnings. And the report comes out the 11th of November. Anyway, all this is circumstantial. But we can be sure that if the approval happens and SoFi gets the charter, that the chart will reflect the change positively and the share price should go up as it happened with Lending Club or Square. Needless to say that SoFi is a great company to invest in, as I stated in my prior videos already. And if you want to know where the moat is from SoFi against Square and PayPal, feel free to check out this video. For the rest, I hope you liked the video, and if so, kindly give it a thumbs up. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and remember, stay focused and don't get greedy. See you next time.